had a great break. So, as usual, we're missing Jonathan Aspin. We don't know where he is. Weirdly, I also don't know where Jack is. I think he fell off his bike and got hit by a car. But anyways, we got a show coming up, so let's start throwing out some sketch ideas, okay? No bad ideas. Let's hear them.
Oh, PBK, but it stands for Peanut Butter Kelly.
So how would that work? Okay, we'll sit on that one. Anyone have any other ideas?
Yes, me, I do. That's the first. Shut up, bitch boy. Okay, so here's my idea. There's this guy, and he's sitting on a bench.
What you reading?
Mein Kampf!
Jonathan, what the fuck? We're a Jewish comedy.
Allegedly.
Idea!
Yeah, okay, I like it, but I think we can do better. Let's keep the ideas flowing, get that creative juice going, you know?
I love creative juice. I love other juices.
I have an idea. Imagine this. The post-apocalyptic world. Everybody's in two factions. Slay or not slay.
Yeah, shut up, bitch boy. I've got a much better idea. Okay, so in this sketch, Jonathan Kimmel, you're gonna play yourself, and I'm gonna play myself. And the sketch is, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's a good sketch. I felt something.
Hey, don't get the punchline. Oh, well, I have another idea. Okay, so get this. There's this guy, and he's sitting on a bench.
No, you're done.
TOB nap time.
So All right. My turn. Now, think of the kind of person that typically drives a Ford F-150 and what they like.
So, what can I help you with today?
I'm just looking for a truck. My old one's a straight-up piece of shit.
Oh, well, do I have the vehicle for you? There is nothing straight up about this one, if you know what I mean. The Ford F-150. This baby has got a V8, has 400 horsepower, and can tow 5,000 pounds.
Ooh, nice. But I'm looking for something with a bit more pizzazz.
Oh, believe me, every man wants this car and is gonna be so jealous of you. I mean, so jealous. They're gonna want to be always with you, in the car, with you, in the car, and you.
Interesting.
I mean, fuck! This bad boy can fit so many men.
What's the longevity of the car?
That depends. How long can you last?
What's the gas mileage of the car?
You'll be guzzling, all right.
Well then, let's take it for a test drive.
Gay trucks! Fuck yeah! Okay. Idea. So Jonathan Kimmel plays someone and I play someone else. And then I smack him in the face!
Oh, you got me for real! Oh my god!
What's the matter, dude? It's classic slapstick, okay?
Okay, what about Cox Wi-Fi trying to rebrand?
Okay, thank you all for coming today. We need to have a serious bureaucratic discussion. It seems that some people think that the name of our company is funny. Exactly. We need to have a rebranding brainstorm session. I was thinking Johnson & Johnson?
a family company. What about Ron's wireless?
Is yours wireless?
Look, hear me out. Torque, sword, Wi-Fi.
See, my problem with that is I don't think that people know what that pork sword is. I was thinking maybe one-eyed Wonderworm is a little more intuitive.
Okay, buddy. Look. Dicks. Connected.
I like that one, but hear me out. Heat-seeking moisture missile. Incorporated.
Love that one. We're running out of time. Everyone just shout out your ideas.
Saddam Hussein steals Kimmel cigarettes.
Sketch about a youth pastor, but make it sketchy.
Okay, we pretend that my roommate is my cousin.
Sam is a bitch boy.
Bitch boy!
It's a jumping off point.
Yeah.
Can we stop calling me bitch boy?
No!
Looks like rehearsal's over. Well, how about we all kill Jonathan Kimmel? Perfect.
Like a sketch idea?
Oh, yeah.
It's a killer joke.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Get his ass!
I'm tripping.
Everybody, welcome to Trippin On Brix presents the Brickfast Club. We are Trippin On Brix. We are an improv and sketch fusion group. That means that if we look like we know what we're doing, that's hopefully a sketch. And if it looks like we don't, that's probably improv. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so this is our special senior show where we will be highlighting our 5 lovely seniors. So they each have a different segment of the show. My disclaimer with that is that they got to pick these sketches and games that were included. So if you don't like them, you can't blame all of us. It's just the seniors. It's their fault. Okay, we had no veto power. That's all I have to say.
So what you just saw was a sketch that was co-written by Sam and Jonathan. Yay! That was mostly Sam. That's why it was presented. Okay, I don't care. Which is why it was presented as part of Sam's portion of the show. And now to continue with Sam's portion of the show, we have Jonathan Aspin.
I'm a freshman. I'm not graduating, but Sam wanted me to introduce him, and yeah, it'll only be like 30 seconds. But I met Sam at the audition, and my first thing was, holy shit, you are hilarious. No, I mean, dude, you are really just amazing to hang out with, honestly. And I'm proud to have been at Brooklyn with you. And thank God you auditioned for this. Because you made this year truly amazing. You have a spark in you that is just full of positivity and joy. Every rehearsal with you in it was just guaranteed to be fun. And, you know, I make a lot of jokes, but I love you so much, man.
Sam, the floor is yours.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Presentation for you.
Shit! We have not.
So like they said, like we could do a senior speech. I thought about talking about how I decided to join a comedy group my senior year, which was an odd choice. I thought I could talk about my shirt that my lovely roommates made for me for my first show. But all of that like feels serious, and I don't want to get sad. So instead, I made a little presentation of the bricks as bricks around campus. None of them have seen this before.
Better be good.
So first off, we got Josh Mutterperl. He's a Washington Hall brick. By the way, I'm not taking questions on this. I'm not explaining my logic at all. You just have to
Get two.
Get those legs down.
Get that
Turn them down low.
Get that shit out of here.
All right. Lucy Cross. Yeah! Brick behind Jewel Hall. I feel like it matches. She was a great saw in Saw Toilet last year. Jonathan Kimmel with my cat. He's a Zabel brick. Pete Higgins. Yeah. Lulu Griffin is a Swen construction engineer. Neya is a Barrett Hall brick, but specifically like up on top of the window. Kat is a daily grind brick. I don't know how to explain it, but you just are. Jack Baisch original. Just, Google it. Erin is a red building brick. Aspin is a PDK brick.
Yeah, it would be.
Kerris is a sundial brick. And before I think Zoe should be the last one. Before we get to that, instead of studying for finals, I went around taking pictures of all the bricks. So if you're asking me what I'm doing with my time, I'm spending it very productively. Zoe Powers is the Adler Terrace brick. Shout out Zoe P, the first brick I met, freshman year, amazing person. I wouldn't be here without her. So that's the bricks is bricks. Now I got an improv game.
Yep.
So for this game, I'm gonna need Neya, I'm gonna need Erin, and I'm gonna need Zoe. So we're playing a little game called Director's Choice. The way it's gonna work is we're gonna get a movie genre from you guys. These three are gonna act out a scene, and then I'm gonna give them some notes, and I'm gonna tell them to make some changes, and they're gonna act it out again, and then I'll give them a second round of notes, and they'll act it out a third time. So can we get some movie genres?
We marked it once, so we're...
All right, get going.
All right.
And action.
What are you doing here? It's been a long time since I came back to small town Harlem, USA. I was working in the big city, and I came home to find the meaning of Christmas. It was crazy running into you here, my high school girlfriend. You knew I still worked here at the lumber yard. You got to say have those here in small town Hallmark, USA. Well, but it's July. Have you ever heard of Christmas in July? It would make a great movie title. Sure would. Well, this is kind of awkward because, I'm here with my big city girlfriend. Wow, Patricia, that's really awesome. Yeah. I love that for you. Wait, we're gay? We're gay. We're gay. Our culture is progressive and we are gay.
fashion magazine.
You should probably doesn't even like my flannel. Well, are you here for the lumberyard tour?
Yeah, we're looking for a Christmas tree for my parents' Christmas tree competition.
In July.
In July.
Well, I could show you our saplings. They're only about yay high. That's really big.
All right. I have a few notes. I'm gonna say the same thing I said after I saw Challengers. It needs to be gayer. All right. The Catholics, they called me up. They're angry that we're using Christmas. It's blasphemous to them or something. I don't know. So it's Labor Day now. You need a Labor Day tree.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's all I have for right now. You guys ready?
Yeah, we can do it.
All right, action.
Veronica,
Patricia?
I love your flannel and Doc Martens.
Wow, is that a carabiner?
Yeah, all of my keys. I have so many keys.
But you threw away the key to my heart when you left our small town for a big city.
I know, but I'm back. For Labor Day, pick out a weeping willow, the laziest tree.
Well, good thing that we grow them here, domestically.
Speaking of
Do
domestic,
you need me to chop one down for you?
before you do that, here's my domestic partner. Marriage is not legal in Hallmark Town, USA.
Civil union, baby. And speaking of unions, I work for a union.
God damn it. And we're looking for a Labor Day tree
Yes.
to put Christmas presents for our 4 cats.
Labor Day presents.
Labor Day presents. Fuck!
Under your Labor Day bush? Well, over here, you can see we have, this one I think is out of your budget. Vanessa. Or what was it?
It's Veronica.
Veronica. I've moved on. This one might do to your liking. It was 3D printed by my friend.
Microplastics. Ugh.
Ew. I'm gay and judgmental.
And cut.
Was that
All
better?
right.
Was that better?
That was better.
Sorry
That was
for the
better.
Christmas bit. I got
No,
confused.
it's okay. It's okay. So, like, Amazon's funding this movie, and they weren't too happy that we brought up unions. So I'm gonna need you to, like, cool down on that. In fact, what would be even better is if you're trying to buy out the tree farm. You know, like you know, one of those grouchy old millionaires.
Oh, I've got the perfect bit.
You're doing great as the tree salesperson. I need you to be a little angrier at your ex. You know, get real into it. Lots of body motions.
Okay.
And Veronica.
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah. You're the actor and character Veronica. So you were in a bit of an accident since you last saw your significant other, and you have to mime everything you do.
Vocal cord accident.
Yeah. You went to the Eras tour and you sang too hard. All right. We ready?
All right.
Action.
What the fuck? Hi, Veronica, my ex-partner from high school, from middle school, college. Yes, what are you doing here at my tree farm? I said I never wanted to see you again. How dare you show up on my lumberyard?
Oh, Veronica.
And with a stranger, no doubt.
I don't have hair and my name is Jeffrey Bezos.
This looks like a marvelous place for a new Amazon warehouse.
Well, we're family owned, so
I
best
don't
cardboard boxes. I love trees because they make paper and money. Yes, Veronica.
Since when did you care about money? Now I know how I couldn't provide for you, Veronica. I guess
That was fantastic. Amazon is so happy with that one. Jeff Bezos wanted me to personally thank you, so. Yeah. That was director's choice.
My name is Kat. I'm a freshman, and I'm here to introduce our next senior. So the first time I met the senior was at our auditions, and at our auditions we do little interviews and we ask a bunch of questions. And essentially, one of these questions that we ask is, if you were on a desert island and you had to cannibalize one of the members of Trippin On Brix, who would it be? And I said this member, which I do not regret. Because that's something you only say, you know, about someone you know, someone you like, someone you think is really cool and awesome and funny. So I think he's super cool and awesome and funny. This is Jonathan Kimmel.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Kimmel, for those of you who forgot. That's 5 seconds. I want to start off by saying, if you know me, you know that I love David Tennant. He's my favorite. And I first saw David Tennant when he was the Doctor in Doctor Who, a show I absolutely love. And when he's leaving the show, he says one of my favorite lines. It's something I will say to you now, because it's how I feel about leaving. I don't want to go. But that's kind of what makes it special, right? I think it's funny, because I tried to make this not cheesy, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm a cheesy person. And so I'm just going to lean into it. So when I first got to college, it was during COVID, and it was a really shitty time for a lot of different reasons. And I think it's really cheesy to say, but true, it's like I kind of forgot how to love life, and I certainly forgot how to laugh. And I never thought I would join a comedy group. I'm still a little surprised that I did, but one of the first people, if not maybe like the first person I met at this college, was Mr. Erik Wells. And I remember during the activity fair when, and I think you told this story during your senior speech, but it was during the activity fair and I ran into him and I was like, that's the one guy I know here. And so I went up to him and he was tabling for TOB and somehow my name ended up on the list. But more importantly, while I was talking to him, I was like, I don't want to go, right? It was funny because that's the thing I said earlier. And I sat there, I stood there, I just talked to him for so long, and it was like, oh my god, I have a friend. And I was like, dude, I was laughing and I was smiling for the first time in so long, and that's something really special. And if you're in a comedy group, or if you even just watch the shows, I think you guys know how special it is to be a part of something like this that's so tight-knit and so amazing. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone here, to everyone in the group. I think this class is so awesome. I'm so excited to see what the Brix do when I'm gone, and it's just so amazing. And something that you learn about improv, and also sketch comedy, but mostly improv, is you're supposed to yes and. But this group doesn't just do that in sketches or improv. They do it in real life too. I've never felt so supported. I've never felt like I could be more myself than during practice. You just play games, you have fun, and this is truly a real family to me. So thank you guys so much. That wasn't very funny. So now we're going to do something that I think is a little bit more funny, which is an improv game. This game is called Textual Healing. And for this game, I'm going to need Kerris, and I am going to need Lulu. So the way that this game works is I'm going to try and moderate the conversation between Kerris and Lulu. Now, why do they need moderation? Well, they can only speak using words and phrases from your guys' phones. So without further ado, please give us your phones so we can use them for this game. You know the game. All right, you guys go and choose your phones. So much space.
Make sure it's not a Venmo transaction.
be in the phones, and I'm going to try and moderate the anarchy and chaos. But the last thing I need from you guys is a location. So just shout out location.
Applebee's!
Welcome to the police station. I am the police. How can I help you today?
I am in agony!
Shit! Oh God! Oh, lay down, lay down. What happened? Someone explain. Are you okay?
At least it seems to be going quickly.
Your life? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you with this person? Did you just happen to come in at the same time? What's going on? Speak to me. Don't go.
Stop!
Oh. I was just trying to help.
Want a free game at my place tonight?
What is this race?
I agree. I'm assuming you don't know this person, or maybe you do. Was this some sort of like, I can good Griffin this up, all right? If this was some sort of drinking accident, we'll take care of it. I think it's your leg.
Bro, what the hell?
Not your leg. Something else. What's bothering you? Tell me.
Yes.
Your improv fundamentals are so good. Not helpful right now.
Don't they know I'm drunk?
Maybe.
Now I do. Oh, I need backup, but all the other police are gone. I need to handle this by myself. Can you try and sober up?
Yeah, diarrhea.
You can call me Officer Smith.
Try it.
No! I don't. That's weird, rude thing to judge. Oh, do they have diabetes? Is that what's happening? Diabetes is happening?
That's too funny.
Well, thank you. I also happen to have very good improv fundamentals. But please, here, sit up, sit up. You seem to be better, and face the audience.
I'm so scared, though.
It's okay. Don't be scared. I'm here to take care of you.
Like I'm waiting in anticipation.
Well, I'm doing my best.
I don't like not knowing.
I don't either, so tell me what's going on. You're sick, you're ill, you need help. Here's drugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take them. Here's water, too. I lied, that was more drugs. It's okay, it helps it go down.
That's good.
Yes, it is good. You'll be just like your friend here.
No, he hit the Benjamin.
You're special to me.
Oh, you're just really high. Oh.
Yes, of course.
Oh. I get it now. You're very high and you're very drunk. You guys should start a podcast. So I should not have given you more drugs.
Where are you?
Yep. That's a yes. I hope I don't get fired. If anyone asks, tell them diarrhea did it. Right?
Yup, I can smell them.
And now we have a sketch that I wrote. Let's go, George! Where are you? Your wish is granted.
I didn't make my wish yet, though. Well, what did you just do?
Oh, you didn't want
want me to kill your whole family?
What? No! God, what did you do? Why would you do that?
I thought that's where you were going with that. Oh, I need a wish. Kill my family.
Bring them back!
Oh, no can do. Only one wish per customer.
I'm giving you a terrible review on Yelp.
That's not very nice.
Oh, great and powerful wizard. I have triumphed over your many challenges, but I lost my best friend along the way. I was so blinded by my desire for money that I couldn't see the value of my closest friend. Please bring her back.
Okie dokie.
Well, shit.
Sorry, only one wish per customer. Give a good review on Yelp.
Hey. Could I have an egg?
Your wish is what?
An egg. I was baking bread and I ran out of eggs, so could I have an egg?
Sure. You can wish for anything you want, but you only get one wish.
Yeah.
You want an egg? I could make you. I could make you bread, like delicious bread. You never have to eat again.
I don't think you understand. I want an egg. So give me the egg. I need your egg. You, me.
Egg! Okay, your wish is granted. I like if it's warm.
Thank you.
I wish for a new life experience.
Oh, okay.
I wish teachers were paid less.
Oh, that's a fucked up wish.
I'll have what he's having. Oh, great wizard, I have tried. Holy shit, what happened here?
It's been a long day, just... What do you want? Actually, I came here to ask you that same question, you know. Everyone comes here asking you for wishes, but you can't come to me and ask me for a wish. So I've come all this way to come give you a wish. I've come to wish for you to have a wish. Just keep coming. You know what I wish for? I wish to quit. And I wish for you to take this shitty job and suffer as I have suffered.
Don't mind if I do.
Fucking liberals.
Okay, no, fuck this.
I asked these in the sketch just so few of you would pay my mom.
All right, next we have a brick that is very special to me, someone who has taught me a lot about being a comedian, about being a person, someone who has made me laugh, and has made me feel so welcome in TOB, which is why it's so hard for me to process that they are going to be gone very shortly. Quite honestly, it still hasn't really clicked for me. But I know when it does, it's going to hurt a lot. And I've thought about that a little bit, of how sad I'm going to be when I've lost them. Not permanently, obviously. But at least, in some sense, I'm not going to see them as often as I have. And that does make me sad. But then I think, how lucky am I to have met someone who hurts so much to lose, And I'm not so sad anymore. I think of every time this person has cheered me up when I was feeling real low, even if they were feeling low themselves. And I'm happy. So it is my great privilege to introduce Zoe Powers.
So you guys know when I say Jack is my favorite? Now you know why. I remember when I first... God, this is my second speech today. I'm really tired. I remember during my first year as a Brick, watching my dear friend Megan give her senior speech. She cried, and my first thought was, ha, L. My second thought was, if he didn't know I was going to say this, that she was so lucky to have someone worth crying over. Now I'm on the same stage, giving the same speech, and it's my turn to take the L. Because whenever I think about leaving my bricks, I start to cry. This group has given me so much. You, the audience, have given me so much. Because whenever I get on this lipstick-stained, dirty stage, I feel important. So for my senior speech, I'd be remiss if I didn't give something back. I'd like to share the 3 life lessons I've learned from my time in TOB. Why 3? Because everyone knows comedy comes in 3s. Now, and this is a long overdue apology, I'm sorry, parents. I know most of the people here tonight are already drunk, or are currently drinking. So this is now a senior speech / drinking game. If you're interested and safe, take a discreet sip every time I say any variation of TOB's favorite funny word, come. Lesson 1, say yes and. When I saw Josh tabling in Sadler, my first thought was, dear God, no. Not because I wasn't interested. Quite the contrary. I had gotten rejected from 2 other groups. Finley. And I felt like I just wasn't good enough. Oh! Though I was filled with self-doubt, Josh encouraged me to take a chance and audition. He has an innate ability to make everyone feel welcome. If I had listened to that nagging doubt, that resounding no, I would have missed out on so many good things. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's being afraid and doing it anyways. On and off the stage, do things that call you by name, even if you're afraid of failure or judgment. Apply for that job. Join that club. Give the cute guy who comes to auditions your phone number on a sticky note. Even if your friends call you unprofessional, it works out just fine. Lesson 2, pick distinct characters. I wrote this speech before we decided we were wearing our old shirts, so bear with me. Old members and fans will remember the old shirts that used to have our nicknames on the back. Mine used to be the Gobbler, but our friend MM made so many sex jokes that I had to change it. The code names came from moments during scenes or games that stuck with us, when we got to be brave and zany and take up space. This is important in real life, too. As Shakespeare wrote, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Look, I know it's the wrong club. I don't care. There's way too much crossover. As a matter of fact, everyone here, raise your hand if you have either been in a city show or on exec. My point exactly. That being said, we all play characters in one way or another. How often do we dull down our characters to make them more palatable to someone else? Palatable doesn't get you remembered. Unabashed authenticity is what writes on the chalkboard of people's minds. Sure, your character might make bad choices, but that doesn't mean your character is bad. It means you make new choices. You come to understand who you are and you pursue that to the fullest extent, and in turn, you encourage other people to do the same. And everyone is better for it. Lesson 3. All good stories have distinct beginnings, middles, and ends. This is a classic writing aphorism that I think applies to life experiences, specifically college. Each phase has its place and moves along a part of your story, but it's not the phase itself that's important, it's the people you meet along the way that make you better. I have a perfect example of this. In my call 150, my beginning at William and Mary, I sat across from a girl with a head full of curls and a backpack that was almost as big as she was. She was smart, could do a brilliant Irish accent, and was so kind. I don't think she knew how much she meant to me, but I'm glad I get to tell her now. It's hard to go through as much growth as I have in 4 years and come out the other side with a friend like Erin, but going through the beginnings, middles, and ends with her has been my favorite part of TOB. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was walking with Sam and Jonathan and Josh said, "I wish I could stay in TOB forever." Yet again, I gave a resounding no. And Sam and Jonathan looked at me like I was an asshole. I couldn't quite put it into words then, but now I know exactly what I wanted to say. What I was trying to get across is that TOB is special because our time is so limited. Though our bonds will always last, we are forced to appreciate the time because it's finite, it ends. I think the pain we feel from an end is a lovely reminder that we met good people and did something worthwhile. Our time in TOB is over. But TOB itself is not done. Please come back next semester to see them perform. There are so many stories waiting to be told on this dirty, lipstick-stained stage, and I think these people are more than capable of telling them. I can't wait to come back, sit in the audience with you all, and laugh at these people that I was so lucky to love. Where I do my senior sketch, but unfortunately there was a bit of a casting issue, so it's not going to happen. But don't fret, we're just going to do 2 games instead. Is that okay with you guys? Yeah. All right, so this is one of my personal favorites, Erik's divorce. For this game, I'm going to need Jack, I'm going to need Neya, and
Pick me, please, Zoe, please.
Well, I guess there are no rules about alumni playing.
Okay. So, Erik's divorce is a game of miming. Zoe, the absent wife, is coming home late from work and her partner, Erik, is fed up. To avoid a nasty divorce, Zoe's gonna have to take accountability for her actions. The trouble is, she doesn't know what she did because all the juicy details come from you. So,
it's our job as her kiddos to act out what Zoe was doing, where she was doing it, and who she was doing it with. But first, we've got to kick Zoe out. Get out of here! Get out! Okay.
all right, so, can we get an activity?
Proposing to her long-term girlfriend.
Lipstick on the carpet?
Hold the horn. I do believe I heard someone say that we were smearing lipstick on the carpet. All right, now, next question. Who was she doing it with?
Garth.
machine, I do believe I have just heard with my very own ears someone say Anderson Cooper. I think I do you so.
Yeah.
Now, for our final thing that we are taking from the crowd, where was she doing this activity?
The mom.
Holy fuck! Hold the telegram! Hold the telegram! I do, and I may be wrong, but hear me out. I do believe I heard Hooters! Nice. Script review. She was smearing lipstick on the carpet with Anderson Cooper at Hooters. And without any further ado, let's get her back in here!
So, how's it going?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Honey, I'm home. Sorry I was late. I was just...
I don't want to hear your excuses, Zoe. But tell me your excuses anyway, or we're going to get divorced.
Well, it's quite simple, really. I was, missing. No, I wasn't. That would be cheating.
Oh, hey, Pop, we were just making some mud pies on the ground.
I told you, we got the toilet fixed. You don't have the mud pies go in the mud hole. Oh, no, thank you.
You sure it's
No,
cherry
thank you.
flavored?
Sorry, yes and no, thank you. Okay. Okay.
Hey, honey.
Yeah?
Gross.
They're the ones making the sloppy mud pies.
Sorry, I was eating food off the floor. I was mopping.
If you ask me, this divorce is no big loss. I'm just saying.
I was smearing lipstick on the carpet and
Was it my lipstick?
Mm-hmm.
Which shade?
Cinnamon Dawn.
You know that's my favorite.
I know.
Just ask next time.
Okay.
So, who were you smearing lipstick on the carpet with?
It's a funny story. Catherine Rowe.
I hope you really washed your mud pie hand before you put your hands up your face like that.
Oh, just saying, monkey see, monkey do, monkey.
Oh, who can stay mad at you, Erik Jr.? You're incorrigible. All right, let me do a 360.
You're so agile, Dad.
What?
Is it?
Not Oprah. Anderson Cooper! I didn't remember his sweetie, it's Anderson Cooper! But I stopped him for real this time! Deep cut, guys! Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Where were you smearing lipstick on the carpet with Anderson Cooper?
Oh,
I felt like I should adorn myself with the mud pies instead of just... Yeah.
Stinky. Go take a shower. After we finish up.
maybe I want to leave this way.
It is something, it's so wishy-washy. It seems to me like you're winging it. I don't,
The Blue Factory?
No.
Geez, sorry, okay,
I'll get up and leave if you don't.
Oh, okay, Hooters?
And that's our game, guys. So next up, we have...
Actually, kids, we have to talk to you about something kind of serious.
What? Your mother and I are getting a divorce.
Erik, the game is over.
It isn't a game. We are splitting up.
I don't understand. You guys aren't married.
Yeah, that's what a divorce is.
What's important is we still love you.
Why is this happening?
Irreconcilable differences. Shut up, Zoe.
Oh? I don't think I will, Erik. Kids, let's just say Daddy was doing IT in somebody else's sandbox.
Possibly 7 G's.
Father! No!
True, son. But we still love both of you. Things are just gonna be a little bit different now.
But I like things the way they are right now. I don't want things to change!
It won't be that much. We'll still be at all of your shows.
Does this mean 2 Christmases?
Oh, well, I'm Jewish, so kinda.
But why? You said I was your favorite. Why are you leaving me?
Oh, honey, you are, and you always will be.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Sometimes good things just have to come to an end. What's important, though, is that we love each other, and we're family. That'll never change.
Promise?
Promise. So obviously that wasn't a game. But I have one for real this time. This one is one of my favorites, and alone Claire in the audience will recognize this one. This one's called Half-Life. And for this game, I'm gonna need my friend Lucy. And the criers in the audience go crazy. This is a game of questing. We get a quest from the audience, but there's a twist. When we do it the first time, we have 2 full minutes. But then, as the name suggests, it's cut in half. We have 1 minute, then 30 seconds, then 15 seconds, 7 seconds, 3 seconds, and then finally we do the quest in 1 second. Do you think we can do it? Okay, to get this game started, I'm going to need a quest from the audience.
Classically conditioned a dinosaur to eat something. Get in your toenails.
Desecrating Margaret Thatcher is great.
Already done that.
Making the next symphonic rock show.
Finding a lost dog.
Turning yourselves into puppets.
Winning the high rock
We're going to be turning ourselves into Muppets.
All right, they got 2 minutes to do it. Let's see if they can. Ready, go.
Hey, Lucy. Unfortunately, we're gonna. I have some weird news. So we're doing a revamp of Puppet Graduation.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
It is a really deep cut. It's a senior show.
Like 2 years deep.
Yeah. But we're graduating. So we need to make puppet versions of the TOB members.
Oh, fuck, all of them?
Yeah. So I'm responsible for it. You know, I have the cricket and the audacity.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start with you. Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I already actually kind of have a...
Bonk. Just as planned. Okay. Lucy's really tall, so just, all right, yup, this'll do, okay. I'll have you sitting. All right, so what is something that's very Lucy? Bandana's already on there, so that's pretty set. Okay, so Lucy studies dinosaurs. So what if it's a dinosaur Muppet? Okay, little T-Rex arms. Lucy's also in criers, so gay. Shut up. T-shirts, Dad, t-shirts from the thrift store. Okay, all right, t-shirt and a marker, and, it's your pond, I'm just fishing in it. Yeah, that's weird and obscure and good. Okay, what else would make this really, really loose?
And Steve, we're gonna see that same thing once again in 1 minute. Here we go.
Hey, Jonathan Kimmel.
Oh, it's me, Jonathan Kimmel.
We're doing public graduation again. Yippee! But unfortunately, we're doing it with us, so some sacrifices need to be made. All right, that's an appropriate height. All right, so how do we make this Jonathan? I know, the same Nightmare Before Christmas sweatshirt. Oh, okay, and some Philly sweatpants. A Diet Coke, yeah, a Diet Coke. And then maybe foods you can't eat. Chocolate, gluten, anything but air. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
And Steve, we'll see that same thing in 30 seconds. Ready, go.
Hey, Josh! Okay, yeah, so unfortunately we're doing a scene and you have to go. Okay, yep, all right, so this is pretty good, I like it. Okay, now be overcommitted. Okay, your massive fucking resume on this side. Okay, this is gonna be your girlfriend, Renee.
And Steve, same thing, 15 seconds. Ready, go.
Oh, hey, Jonathan Aspin, we're gonna do a sketch. Jonathan, you dropped your earring. I'm gonna assume you can't be in it, so you know what you're gonna do.
All right, 7 seconds. Ready, go.
Oh my God, it's our friend, Erin. I'm so excited to see you. Okay, say something.
Stop. Ready, 3 seconds, go.
Okay, Zoe, we're doing a sketch. Talk about your cat. Don't stop talking about your cat.
Stop. 1 second to become a Muppet. Go.
Da, 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 da.
Hello. I get the absolute honor of introducing our next senior. She's actually already been hyped up a whole lot, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna really quite live up to that, but I can kind of give things to you from my heart because she's had such a big impact on my heart. So, yeah, this is about our beloved Erin. Honestly, she does deserve all of that, but with all of the people in here that are actors, you all know the different types of characters that you have to be on the regular. And it's sort of like Zoe said, I'm so sorry to piggyback off of your speech, Zoe. You did such a wonderful job.
You're a good dog.
Yeah, you've become so many people on a regular basis. Someone that you might be in one class is someone completely different in a different class. If your friend's sitting next to you, you're a whole different person. You guys kind of amaze me sometimes, and honestly, Erin amazes me because despite all the different things that she can play, she can go from being an evil stepmother to being like a very, very short British monarch. It's wonderful. But despite all of these different things that she can be in, all of these different roles that she can take on, at her heart, she's just still the same wonderful, sweet person. And the thing honestly that I first noticed about Erin when I first joined TOB was that I feel like if something is funny and she is laughing at it, then I'm not, like, it doesn't matter how funny it is. It doesn't matter if it's like the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna laugh too. Because Erin has that effect on people. If something's funny, I'm going to think it's funny. If something's sad, I'm going to think it's sad. And it's just been such an honor to be a part of her journey because just to watch her do all these things. She'll come to TOB and say, yeah, I can tell you about all these teeth that we dug up. And she'll tell you about how she did all these awesome thesis things. And, oh, by the way, I solved world hunger, I did all of this. I'm still not sure if I'm good enough. And, Erin, you are good enough. Oh, I've always been good enough. You look wonderful. It's been such a gift to be in TOB with you, and I'm so glad that our paths intersected for this because it's been
Hold the applause to the end. I'm trying to keep us under an hour and a half, all right?
Okay, don't know about that one.
Okay. I just have little things written down. I've written this while other people have been on stage. I've been writing this on my notes app. All right, so Pac-Man, the game Tetris, the phrases and how, and caught unaware. I thought this was caught on a where as like a fishing where. It's the word aware. Didn't know that. The website AO3. Dungeons and Dragons. Ecstasy is a drug, not the feeling or adjective. And also, the word come but used as a sexual joke. What might all these things have in common? You might be asking. I didn't know about them until I joined TOB. So all of those things listed I learned from my glorious fellow Bricks. And when I joined TOB, just want to give a little story. I never thought I was going to be in a comedy group. I never really considered myself funny. I normally thought when people laughed at me, it was because I was weird and said something wrong. And after I joined TOB, I learned that that's true, but it can be funny. And I auditioned after a girl in my sorority, Sophie Albumino, rest in peace, told me that she's still here. But she told me that I should audition, and I said, okay. And I remember going to the audition, and the first thing I did was Josh and I were in an improv set together where I was a National Park Service ranger and he was a tourist, which was foreshadowing because I am working for the National Park Service. Thank you, Josh. Don't we all owe everything to him? And then I joined TOB, and wow, it's been such a great group. I didn't know that any other comedy groups existed. It was freshman year, and I wish I had because I didn't know I was joining the group whose brand was poop and pee and penis jokes. Yeah. So now if I ever have a 10-year-old boy, I am prepared. I can't be phased anymore. I've learned to eliminate the word "cum" from my vocabulary entirely. During my time in TOB, I've been many things. I've been a coffee table. I've been a checkout machine. It seems that my stature has relegated me to being the person whose job it is to go into things or be carried. And I also was the person who had to do the special effects to make it look like Kimmel peed himself. I was the only person small enough to fit into the space. So I'm glad that I was able to take up that role. But I've learned many things during my time at TOB. I've learned about, Draco Malfoy fan fiction, which I didn't know existed, or just like the concept of fan fiction. I was really confused. Not only has TOB brought me to the 21st century, but there are some things that I've learned. And then the first thing is laughter is really the best medicine. And we all kind of take that metaphorically because everyone in this group has some sort of stomach issue. Has had some sort of stomach-related surgery at any point in time, and laughter is really our best medicine when the healthcare system fails us. So thank you for the laughter. And then the last thing that I learned from TOB, and Kerris I think said it beautifully. I love Kerris so much, but I think I learned that I can be myself, and myself is enough, and that was something I really needed coming into college. So I'm so glad that I found that here through TOB. I normally only cry when I'm drunk, so I'm not going to cry right now. But I'm so sad to leave, and I just know that this is such a special group, and I appreciate you all showing up and watching us do things that we think are funny that sometimes probably aren't, but I appreciate you. We normally say that we're a friend group with a comedy problem, right? But I don't think that's quite right. They're really family to me. I've always said I don't have siblings, and so I've always been searching for that close-knit peer relationship, and I really think I found my family here with TOB. So thank you. And with that, we're going to play a game, and that game is called Showstopper. And this is one of my favorite games. It's very musical. And for this game, we're going to meet Kat, and we're going to meet Sam. And correspond to backing tracks that will randomly play throughout our scene, and we will have to start singing along and create a song, a live musical, if you will, which I've been known to do. So we are going to ask you for 3 numbers, 1 through 14. Just shout them out.
13.
He has it. All right, now we need a location for the musical. A library.
New York City, baby.
Yes! We're going to New York City! All right, we need a minute.
Real quick.
I gotta pull up this. How's everyone doing? Thank you for coming to this. Really, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Good to go.
It's too much. Okay. New York. New York! Wait, this is not the part we sing, is it? No, it's not. I was kidding. I have played this game before, I promise. Okay.
Sorry.
What? Here I am in the big city. I'm so excited. I'm here to see so many things, like a Broadway show and the stock exchange.
Excuse me,
and the
ma'am.
naked cowboy.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm walking here.
You really are walking there. Wow.
I know. Am I good or what?
They don't walk like that in Kansas. Can you teach me?
Hell yeah, I can, baby.
Please send my briefcase down.
1 foot and then the next foot. You know, 1 foot, 1 foot, you know, and you're walking on the streets of New York City.
I go 1 foot and a second foot and a 1 foot right after the other. I'm like a sound that sounds very familiar that might have been in a 1950s claymation animated movie. Here, New York City. Wild man, can you get me a job? I really need it because I'm a slob.
You wanna sell drugs? Sell
It's me, Tony Soprano! Hey, I'm from New Jersey! You can sell drugs for me in New York City!
No matter where I go, I always seem to end up again with drugs. I really wish this would stop happening to me. I can't escape the drugs. They're all around me. For LA and Kansas City. The drugs, and also ecstasy. Drugs.
Hey! Oh! Gala! Cool! Man! How about you? How about you?
I sell joy. I thought here in Times Square we were just naming things that make us happy.
Yeah, like Matt!
Do you want to try? No. I will try it, only if it comes in chocolate form. Wow, look at that, it's in chocolate form. I'm so excited to be here with my new friends in New York City and to catch my big break by selling chocolate meth.
Now break that chocolate bar and eat it.
Give me some of that. I'm a man! In Times Square!
I'm not in Kansas anymore. You're up there, God. here in Times Square with Tony
Soprano!
and the man who's walking here. And I can't wait to make my big break and see my name up in lights.
Actually, very applicable song.
Why did I do it? Scrapbooks hanging in the background. Give them love. What does it get? What does it get? That one quick look, 'cause each of them leaves. All your life, what does it get you? Thanks a lot, and out with the garbage. They take back your bags and
And so I said to the man, I couldn't have possibly read the fine print, because I'm illiterate. Well, anyways, now's for what we're all really here for. The Time Person of the Year Awards. Now, this person is meant to have made the greatest impact on our society, and this year, folks, well, competition has been fierce. But the committee, after much long deliberation, has decided on a final 2 winners for this award. And without further ado, I would like to announce the second runner-up. Drum roll, please. Second runner-up for the Time Person of the Year Award of 851 BC is Homer! Give it on up for Homer for writing his short little story, The Idiot. No? The Invalid. Well, you know, I'm sure it's great. I just can't read. So, get on up here, you, and receive your award. Any day now. That was meant for decoration, but okay. Odd little Greek fella, am I right? Greek fella. Well, anyways, now let's move on to the main event. He'll get there eventually. Yes. Well, the first place winner for the Time Person of the Year of 851 BC. Now, this person, wow, has really made a huge impact on not only my life, but countless others, you know, is really a trailblazer in the arts and sciences, gives back to the community service, and just really has left their mark on this world, or the flat part of it, because it is 851 BC. and that person is, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. The Time Person of the Year is Barb! For winning the Person of the Year for his discovery of bread during an unfortunate accident with fire.
I wrote the fucking Iliad! Fucking glory of mine!
Is this bread sliced? As in it's been sliced to conveniently apply jams and jellies? Sliced bread? This changes things! Committee! In light of recent events, the committee has decided that Gorb has been stripped of his title. The new Time Person of the Year is Sliced Bread.
It's been in the trash.
It's your life for hours. Your life.
Not for long as you
Please
Hey guys, if you have critical thinking skills or can count, you might guess which brick I'm gonna talk about, because he's the last one. I get a little personal. I have known this brick since fall of my freshman year. Spent 3 wonderful years with him. I joined TOB, I've only been in TOB for like a year, but it has been a fantastic year, and a lot of it has been due to this person. I am proud to say that he is one of my best friends, and I am very sad to see him go as his starts right. He is truly a fantastic leader, as I can say, as we've been on 3 of the same exact boards. All-around funny person, a B-Doc. If you're here, you probably know who he is. And I'm just very, very proud to introduce for one more time, Dr. Mutterperl.
Rapidly approaching. I'll do my speech in lightning. So, when I first joined like many bricks before me, I'm going to start by saying that when I first joined this group, I did not believe that I was funny enough to be in it. I really didn't. You have to understand that I was in this group with the likes of Megan Rudman and Eamon Raptor-Sweeney and Eric Wells and Claire and just all these incredible people. And I was sitting there saying, oh my God, these guys are so funny. I will never be that funny. And like whenever Megan would like cast me in one of her sketches, I'd be like, oh my God, I have to be good. Like don't mess this up. Like, you have to be funny. And it really wasn't only until my junior year when I started to be like, okay, maybe I'm funny enough. But I think two important things changed to kind of allow me to feel comfortable in this space. The first one was I started to just understand better what I found funny. I wrote this sketch called Birthday Boy, my favorite sketch. And I realized that I like to write about very, very silly things, and I like to write about people that annoy me. I think it's funny to just take a scenario of somebody who kind of like abuses their privilege and their status in society and make the joke on them. So keep that in mind when you see my sketch. The joke is on the person. More importantly, the other thing is that I realized that the most important things I do with TOB are not these shows. I'm very glad that you're here. It means so much to me that all of you are out here. But by far, the best part about being in TOB is being in the rehearsal room. You all will never see the funniest stuff we do. The funniest stuff we do is in the rehearsal room because we're just trying to make each other laugh all the time. I've realized that like these 11 other people up here are 11 of my best friends, and whether or not I'm doing a show or just in the rehearsal room, I'm just trying to make them laugh, trying to share the joy that I feel with them. One of the best compliments I've ever gotten is somebody came to a TOB show and they said it was so great, it felt like you all were including us as part of the group. And I really believe in that because this group is so special to me, and the ability to share it with all of you is so special. The reason we do all these sketches and stuff like that, at its core, we just want to make you laugh. We just want to make you laugh, we want to make each other laugh, and I think there's something so beautiful and human about that. And I hope that you all keep laughing forever, and I hope that you all keep making them laugh forever, because I'll be watching. So, with that thinly veiled threat, it's time to do some improv. We're going to do a game called Elimination. It's my favorite. For this game, we need Jonathan Aspin, and I need Jack. Get over here. Also, I need me. So the way this game works is the 3 of us are going to do a scene for you all. And then you're going to have to vote out somebody. The way you vote out somebody is you clap for the person you want to get rid of. So we'll vote somebody out, and then 2 actors will remain, and they'll do a very similar scene, still playing all 3 characters, but with only 2 actors. And then we'll vote another person out, and then we have that one person has to play all 3 characters in the scene. It's very silly. If you didn't get it from my explanation, you'll get it when you see it. You're like, oh yeah, okay, there's 2, there's 1. Well, so anyways, we need a location to do this game. A location.
Williamsburg Library.
We're gonna do a giant bird nest. Jonathan is gonna do the walk-off. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Giant bird nest.
Damn it, Josh. Why did I let you have the GPS? We are so fucking lost right now.
When he told us to go up the tree, I really should have realized that something was going on here. Yeah. Dude, it's just amazing that I got the car up here.
I know,
It's pretty impressive.
really tiny, but Jesus, the show is in 4 minutes. All right, we gotta. I don't even know where we are.
Getting real meta on me, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, please tell me that was your stomach. Was it mine? Oh, shoot! It's that giant bird I heard about. It's Big Bird from Sesame Street. I heard he eats children. Oh my God! He almost flew up on the Challenger.
Wait. I don't know about this guy. I really don't want to get eaten. Is there anything we can do that would convince you not to do that?
Jack, what the fuck? Bricks for life. You're gonna like, I don't know about this guy.
Well, I don't know what you're into, man.
I do love a nibble from time to time.
What's that?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't normally dance for nothing, but I guess just this once I can do it. Wait, I have a question. Is it like a competition? Is it like whoever dances worst dies, or like, not to elevate my own stakes? But, why would you do that? We were going.
Really fuck this up, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's do it, Jack. Let's do it. Bam. Ooh. I don't know what that was.
I don't know, man, but I'm really interested in this.
Yeah.
Can you like teach that to me?
Yeah, it's called dance. Well, if you let me live. If you let me live.
I'll think about it.
All right.
Okay. I mean, did you at least decide who won?
Yeah, just quick.
Let's go!
All right, now is the elimination time. All right, so clap if you want Jack to be eliminated. Clap if you want Josh to be eliminated.
Don't clap!
You can't. It doesn't matter. It's not a democracy.
Clap if you want Aspin to be eliminated. Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see that same scene.
Boy, it's a shame I crashed that helicopter. But it's a good thing I found this safe nest to land in. Kobe. Just kidding, Jack. Isn't that better, Jack?
You know, when I first joined TOB, I never thought I'd be made fun of for the fact that I can't hoop.
Yeah, and yet, I call him Kobe because he can't hoop.
You missed one.
This guy got no ball.
I missed one fucking hoop at the championship game. It's not my fault.
Jack, stop your complaining. I hear something.
Yeah. Whoa.
Shit. I should have known. Hi.
It's his eye. It's a bird. It's a big one.
Is that like Big Bird or no?
Well, we don't have the rights to that. So no. I'm a friend of the big one.
Okay, it's really cool.
This guy's kind of scary.
Scary, I am! Yeah, I'm scared for myself as well.
I'm scared for myself because I can't hoop. Are you the bird?
Yes, I'm the bird. I am so very hungry. I have 17 children who also need food. It's hard being a single father and also a giant bird. Am I right? Can we get one for the single parent?
Wait a minute, don't try and sob story. You're gonna eat us. What he said.
Look, is there anything we can do, anything at all that will convince you not to eat us and feed us to your 17 children?
Pole dancing.
So, dancing.
Yes! I never thought about it like that. Come on, give it your go.
All right, only on condition that if I win, you eat the guy who can't fucking ball, all right? I'm sick of him.
Of course. I only love ballers.
Josh, what the fuck, man?
Check it out. I call this dance move dribbling. Something that Chad can't do.
Oh, very interesting. And what does the no-ball little bitch who can't fucking ride a bike do?
I'm pretty good with a camera. I don't have a camera, but if I had one. Check it out. Look, Jordan. And that's what you want.
Yes, I think I've decided I'm going to eat the no-ball.
No!
It sucks to you.
Yes, ball is life, and now it's your death.
My turn.
All right, clap if you want Josh to leave.
You don't fucking dare.
Clap if you want Jack to leave. That's tough luck.
Josh, I can't believe you crashed this plane into this tree. I've never done it before. It's hard. Never crashed or never flown a plane. So crazy that we're here, right? Oh, look, there's giant eggs. I wonder if that means there's a giant bird around here. No, I guess not. So, you get up to anything fun this weekend? Yes, it is I! The bird whose voice keeps getting pitched higher. Higher and higher. Guess what? We just got a new deal with Sesame Street. I'm Big Bird, bitches. I am big hungry. That means I'm going to eat you and or you. And or, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Oh, Jack. I bet you can't ball. Man, I can, but I don't know why we're bringing that up. Well, it's actually convenient that you mentioned that, because I hate people who can't ball and people who have no balls. You're both men, so we're good there. Well, one thing I don't want to hear about. Go ahead and dance for me. Yes, do it. We're wheels together. Do a little dance. Yes, I would love that. Yes. Okay, so like one at a time, or why don't we both go together? Yeah, it's a great idea, Jack. Let's do it. Okay. So we're both going to dance at the exact same time, right? Yep. All right. Whoa. I'm going to do the worm. Check it out. Wait. Worm? We got a sketch that I wrote.
No, everyone wants to laugh. My dad said to me, an actor my son might be a comical and stand in line for the...
I forgot I started this sketch with stuffing my face with Pop-Tarts. This next to me, oh, I'm having a good time tonight! He was voted 67th on the Second Amendment's top 100 comedians to die for. And he also won the Wisconsin Comedy Chapter's Most Improved Award. Please welcome to the stage, Gil Gurr.
Stop it! Stop it! Oh, stop it! What the fuck up? Oh, my time now! My time! All right, let's get a few things straight, okay? I am a real American comedian and a patriot. That means that I do my comedy in English, I don't use any pronouns, and I kiss my son on the lips, okay? You're laughing? Tom Brady kisses his son on the lips, and he is, was, and always will be a patriot. All right, listen up, people. I tell jokes, not wokes. So if you can't handle my real comedy, if you're too triggered, you can go ahead and leave now. No, wait, I'm just kidding. Please don't go. Please sit down. Please sit down. Is what I'd say if I cared, but I don't. You can leave for all I care. No, please, stop. Please, I need this so bad. Please, sit down. Sit down, I'm begging you. Please, sit down. Stop it. Sit in this, oh my God. Boy, it is great to be here in the town of, Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah! This place is great. You guys are the first permanent English settlement, right?
No.
Jamestown. Okay, well, you had the first Thanksgiving?
No.
Start of the Revolution?
No.
Constitutional Convention?
No.
Where the hell's the Liberty Bell?
Oh, it's a building!
You guys have done fucking nothing. What the fuck? No, I'm actually mad. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this shit. Hello? Herb? Yeah, I'm doing the show. Yeah, there's a problem, Herb. This place fucking sucks, okay? I almost hit Thomas Jefferson with my car outside of a Wawa. The excitement, okay? My green room was Boswell Hall. All the fucking walls are green in there. There was a class in that building attended entirely by cockroaches. What's that? You saying that I have no other office? You saying that if I don't do this job, they're gonna repossess the house? You saying that you're sick of dealing with my whiny ass and I can go and find a new agent? Well, Herb, So I was talking to my wife the other day. My wife, I know. I'm sorry, ladies. Believe me, I wish I didn't have a wife either. Believe me, but I do. And you see, she was telling me she read this article about a dog adoption center. I said, how does that make any sense? And she said, what? And I said, a dog adoption center? Like where the dogs adopt people? What? And she said, which is how I knew she found my joke really funny. I get women, people. A lot of people don't get women. I get women. I just don't like them. I always say in stupid shit like matcha latte, or if you can't reciprocate even an ounce of what I put into this relationship, then I think we're gonna have to get a divorce. Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde, you ever hear that? Mercury's in retrograde? What's next? Saturn is in retrograde? No, but this astrology shit, it's everywhere, people. It's everywhere. Even doctors are listening to it. Doctors, I know. I used to date this one girl. The doctor told me she died because she was a cancer. I get women. You know, a lot of people, they try and mystify the female anatomy. Makes perfect sense to me. Everybody knows that a woman's vagina only opens once a month. Only if her husband is really good and does all his chores. Why are you laughing? It's true. I get women. I don't like my wife. She's telling me about this dog adoption center. I said, let the dogs adopt her. She said, no, it's like a place place where you adopt a dog. And I said, what do you want to do that for? And she said, well, I figured since Gil Jr.'s away at college now and we're empty nesters. Empty nester? I hardly know her. Boy, is it hot in here or what? My mom used to use that phrase all the time, empty nester. She would say, those 4 years when you were away at college and I was an empty nester, those were the best 4 years of my life. My mother did not like me very much. I mean, she wouldn't even do the simplest things for me. I would tell her, I'd say, Mom, can you at least just make me a sandwich? And she would say, you can make your own sandwich. You're 32 years old. Okay, some people, huh? My mom used to call my birthday the worst thing to happen on 9/11. She died in 2016. Women, am I right? Can't live with them. I've been having a lot of homosexual thoughts. I went to the doctor, I said, doctor, I've been having a lot of homosexual thoughts lately. He said, what, are you gay? I said, doc, he said, miss me with that gay shit. And then he checked my balls for lumps. I don't got a problem with the gays, I just don't like them. I just don't want my son to end up like that. I want him to be a real man like his dad. Ow. So what I do is, whenever Gil Jr.'s home from college, I put him in these nude wrestling courses. It's how the ancient Greeks used to do it. And let me tell you, he loves them. He loves them. I mean, he's inviting his friends over just to practice. They go up to his room hours at a time. Oh my gosh, he really takes a shine to it. The one thing though, him and his friends, they wear these earrings, and they say it's wrestling earrings. But I say, earrings? What are you, a woman? Okay, how about some crowd work? Yeah. This guy's fat. That's funny. Okay, maybe you guys need some warming up. Okay, so let's. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Turn to a partner. Find a partner next to you. You could have a threesome. That's okay. I don't discriminate. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 2 options, and you're gonna say which is better. Okay. So cats or dogs? Mountains or the beach? Okay, pancakes or waffles? Dunkin' or Starbucks? Dunkin'. Yeah, fuck Starbucks, am I right? Fuck Starbucks, yeah. You go to order at Starbucks and they have all these confusing rules. It's terrible. The other day I went to Starbucks and I said, okay, I'd just like a small coffee, just a small black coffee. And the barista told me, actually, sir, when you order at Starbucks, you have to be wearing pants. I checked my watch, the year was set to 1985. What? 1984 skin, I don't care. Okay, I got one last joke for you folks, and this one is a doozy, okay? So a man and his dog walk into a bar, and the bartender says, actually, there's no dogs allowed in here. And the man says, you don't understand, my dog is very special, my dog can talk. So the bartender says, okay, if you can prove your dog can talk, you can stay. Otherwise, I got to kick you out of here. And the man says, okay. And he turns to his dog and he goes, what goes on the outside of a tree? And the dog says, bark, 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 bark. And the bartender is not impressed. So then the man turns to his dog again and goes, what goes on top of a house? And the dog says, roof, 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 roof. Still, the bartender does not believe him. I don't know why. But the man turns to his dog one final time and says, who's the greatest baseball player of all time? And the dog says, Ruth, 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 Ruth. So the bartender kicks the man and his dog out because obviously they're lying. Speaking of dogs, my wife, my wife and I, we adopted that dog, okay? She is a beautiful Australian Shepherd, and we gave it a go, but my wife and I gave it a go, but I gotta be honest, folks, she kept eating all my food and barking at me and taking up all my time. So we put my wife up for adoption. We decided things were bad enough with one bitch in the house.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, Jillian, honey. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm sick of this, Gil. I can't keep doing it. You get up here and you're mean and you're cruel and you're disparaging our family and by joking about it, you're normalizing it.
But honey,
There's nothing you can say to change my mind about this. You should expect divorce papers from me soon. And I think it's best for both of us if you sign them. I'm gonna stay with my parents this weekend, and when I get back, you better be out of the house.
But what about my son? You can't take my boy from me, my junior.
I don't want to see you anymore, Dad. You try so hard to get me to be like you, but I don't want to be a failure like you. And all my friends in college make fun of me for you kissing me on the lip.
Tom Brady kisses his sons on the lip.
They make fun of him too, Dad.
But Jillian, I still love you.
You know, I thought that getting up here and watch you make a fool of yourself would be cathartic, but I just pity you. You can keep the dog. You're the one who begged me to get her anyway. Come on, son.
So, the man and his dog have been kicked out of the bar. They got no place to go. They got nobody who wants to see them. Eventually, they just sit down on the curb and they're sitting there and they're listening to the sounds of the cars whooshing past. They're watching the soft patter of the morning drizzle. Their hair grows wet. Eventually, the dog turns to the man and says, "Do you think I should have said DiMaggio?"